Sessions made an example out of a Ventura County case in his bid to kill California's sanctuary laws.
CBS 2's Randy Paige is live in Ventura, where he dove into the case of an accused child abuser who's still on the run. Randy.
That's right, Pat. Rick, we'll get to that Ventura County case in just a moment. But first, here's Attorney General Jeff Sessions this morning, who came out swinging.
I'm afraid this is an embarrassment to the proud state of California.
Attorney General Jeff Sessions in Sacramento this morning criticizing California for getting in the way of federal immigration policy. And he used one specific example to help make his case.
In January, Ventura County declined a request from ICE to hold an alien Ventura had arrested and put in their custody for continuous sexual abuse of a child.
According to the Ventura County Sheriff's Department, the Attorney General was talking about this man. His name is Jose Vaca, an undocumented Moorpark man who was accused by members of his family of sexually abusing a 13-year-old girl in his family. Vaca was picked up on an arrest warrant after the DA filed charges. Immigration agents asked the sheriff's office to give them the heads up before they released him, but the sheriff's officers didn't. Vaca posted bail and got away. Ventura County Sheriff Sergeant Eric Bouchot says California law won't allow deputies to alert ICE about an upcoming release until the suspect has appeared before a judge.
In this case, because he had not seen a judge yet, it didn't comply with all of the criteria that are needed. And so we did not contact ICE, and he was released on bond.
State laws that spell out how officers are allowed to interact with immigrants as well as federal immigration agents are based on the belief they all have to work together to keep people safe.
We don't want people to be afraid to report crimes and things like that. And so there's a balance there that has to take place.
A balance that could put local law enforcement officers in conflict with the desires of federal immigration agents.
We spoke to a nationally recognized immigration and civil rights lawyer, Tom Saenz, who said there's good reason for judges to be part of this process because he says it's important to have an independent set of eyes on these cases in order to prevent unconstitutional arrests. Saenz, who's also general counsel for MALDEF, an immigrants' rights organization, says there are documented cases of local law enforcement officers who will find themselves without enough evidence to make an arrest stick, who would pick up the phone and call ICE to try to get some of these suspects deported. From Tom Saenz' point of view, judges are a very important part of this process, and that's why they are a part of the California law and how local law enforcement is dealing with federal immigration officers.